Hi guys, welcome into the channel. I'm Julie. I hope you guys are all doing well. You're having a wonderful weekend, and I thank you for stopping in. Let's get some messages from Spirit. See what they want us to know. We'll pull a few cards, get an overall theme for the reading, and then we'll pull a Celtic cross. This will be an all signs reading, and it is timeless. So if you found it, there's a message in it for you. I just ask that you keep in mind that not all of the messages will be for you. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, all right? All right. I've already prayed, meditated on your cards. Let's jump in, see what Spirit wants us to know. Divine, I call you in and ask that you please lead us, that you guide us. Show us clearly what we need to see. What messages of truth, of healing, of love and light do you have for the collective? Please lead us. Please guide us. Please show us clearly. Three of Wands energy. Your ships are coming in the near future. Eight of Pentacles. Could be a job offer with the Eight of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. The Sun. The Eight of Wands. You know, if it's a job offer, I feel like there's a lot of people competing for whatever this is with that Five of Swords. Leo energy. You know, whatever this is, it's going to be very successful. It could pay very well or something like that. It could make you happy. It's something that you really want, something you really enjoy. You may receive some type of news about this with the Eight of Wands over the internet. Maybe an email. This could also be travel because we do have the Six of Swords. So you may get a call. You may have to travel for an interview or whatever the case may be. King of Pentacles energy. You know, that is a boss or a business owner. And then we have an Emperor here as well. So this could be like the president and the vice president of a company or something like that even. Devil energy. You might have some fear or some anxiety about this. The Hierophant. The Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Five of Wands. Okay. This is about a relationship. There could be somebody who chose someone else over you. And I feel like they ended up in a toxic commitment here with the Devil card and the Hierophant. You know, they're in regret for betraying you, for causing you a lot of drama, for stabbing you in the back, you know, possibly spreading lies, rumors, gossip about you, the Ten of Swords. But this person did betray you, for sure. This could be somebody that you were committed to in the past as well. We do have this King of Pentacles. So this could have been a toxic commitment that you were in. And this person betrayed you. This could also be them, you know, sending you some type of a message, wanting to come in and put the work into a connection now. You know, realizing how happy, you know, you did make them with that Sun card. It could be that you're getting ready to move as well and relocate. And this person wanting to come in and make something right, maybe, before you leave. I don't know if you have an Emperor who's coming in the near future. Queen of Swords energy. The Eight of Cups energy. Somebody wanting to come back around and have a conversation with you. But I feel there's been a lot of time that has passed here. Seven of Pentacles, so there's some fear, there's some doubt, you know, that you would even want to talk to them with that Moon card, because this person, you know, they betrayed you and they broke your heart with that Three of Swords energy. You know, whoever this is, the Ace of Cups, you offered them unconditional love. You offered them the Holy Grail cup of love here with that Ace of Cups. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've got Taurus in the Emperor, Taurus in the or Aries, I'm sorry, in the Emperor, Taurus in the Hierophant, Capricorn in the Devil card, and then we have Aries, Leo, Sag here. So there could be a few people even who want to come in and say something to you before you move away, because I do feel you are. Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be receiving some type of an offer. I feel like it's some type of a job offer that really makes you happy. You know, with the Sun, it's something you're really going to love, you're going to enjoy, it's going to excite you, but you are going to have to relocate. And I feel like these people want to communicate with you before you leave, and they may never see you again. Okay, let's see where this goes. What is the overall energy here, please? Overall energy of this reading for the collective. Overall energy, please. Messages for the collective. Thank you. Ooh, High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. I feel like somebody's been holding a secret here, and they're very burdened, trying to hold on to this secret. You know, the High Priestess, she is the secret keeper. Very burdened here, someone is, about having to hold on to this secret, about this offer that's been coming towards you very slowly. Knight of Pentacles, some offer of stability, security. I feel it's a job offer. You know, the intention has been set to come in with this offer for you that's going to be very successful with the Six of Wands. Five of Pentacles, though. You know, I feel like this person, they've kind of put you out in the cold for a while with the Five of Pentacles, because I feel like whoever this is, they're afraid that they're going to spill the beans. High Priestess and the Ten of Wands. It's hard for whoever this person is to keep a secret. That's what I'm picking up on. What is the challenge here, please? So I feel like, you know, if this person has been acting weird or hasn't been wanting to hang out with you as much or talk to you as much, I feel like that's the reason why. It's not you. It's the fact that this is coming in and this person is having to keep all this a secret, and it's a burden for them. Ten of Wands to do that. Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Empress energy, the Magician, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, Justice. Yeah, I feel like the challenge is they've had to hold back on telling you the truth here. The Four of Pentacles, they've been holding this close to the vest, you know, not telling anybody about it, having to hold the truth back. That Knight of Swords energy. So they've been keeping you at bay, afraid that they're going to, you know, slip. Because you've got something pretty amazing coming in here for you. Empress energy, something that you've manifested, some type of a new beginning here coming in. Something you manifested, like I said, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and then Justice, you know. Ten of Cups. Something that is going to fulfill you on every level here. And it's going to make things right, you know, for you. It's going to balance the scales out for you with the Justice card. For some of you, it's some form of money, but I feel it's also some type of a job opportunity for you. You're going to be working. You know, it's something that you're going to have to put energy and effort into. What is at the foundation here, please? What is at the foundation of this reading? You know, the challenge could also be there could have been somebody who was angry about this, you know, and was holding some type of a grudge as well. Take it how it resonates. I just saw it, so I have to say it. Hermit energy. That could be your energy. You know, you could just be kind of staying to yourself right now. You'll be doing a lot of meditating, reflecting. Hierophant energy. You know, you're somebody who is very, very knowledgeable, very wise when it comes to your spirituality here. Hierophant and the Hermit. Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups energy. Knight of Wands energy and the Ace of Swords. Could also be somebody that you were committed to in the past, maybe. They could be, you know, isolated right now as well, just kind of staying to themselves. It could be that toxic partner that you were with, you know, because I feel like this person kind of had in and out energy. This could have been somebody who, you know, had other connections on the side, maybe. They could have cheated on you, maybe. You know, they see you as being their soulmate in the Nine of Cups. And they're in regret here for something, for, you know, for the actions that they took in the past. Knight of Wands energy. That Hermit and that Hierophant could also be somebody in hermit mode doing a lot of praying. Somebody learning about their own spirituality, maybe. Maybe an Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, somebody who could have been, you know, a player in the past. Could have had in and out energy, like I said. Could have been somebody who entertained third parties. I feel like this person wants to come in and communicate with you. I feel this is one of the people that wants to talk to you before you leave. You know, and I feel like whoever this is, they want to apologize for whatever it was that they did to you. You know, with that player energy, that in and out energy, how they hurt you in the past. They see you as being wish fulfillment. You know, they know that the two of you were soulmates here. You had some type of a soul connection with this person, a soul contract with this person. I feel like this person is coming back around. You know, they're going to come back around and tell you some type of truth here. They're going to bring you some type of communication, possibly about drama and conflict with people from your past. Take it how it resonates. This could be them praying before they come in. You know, praying that this conversation goes well. What is the past energy here, please? Past energy. Could be somebody in hermit mode, you know, a Knight of Wands energy. That's somebody who is non-committal. This could be somebody in hermit mode, reflecting, trying to decide if they feel they're ready to settle down, you know, ready to commit. So take it how it resonates. What is the past energy here, please? Past energy. What is the past energy, please? Just one. Past energy. Well, we have the Emperor and the Five of Swords. Okay. Well, I feel like you were dealing with a tyrant here. You know, somebody who wanted to win something at all cost. The Five of Swords. The Emperor is supposed to be a leader, but I feel like this person was just a bully, whoever this is, this Emperor and the Five of Swords. Three of Pentacles, they collaborated with others to block you from receiving something here. The Nine of Wands, to put you through some type of a battle. I feel like this person came in and love bombed you, you know, gave you empty promises, or, you know, led you down the garden path. Just, they weren't being honest with you. And it caused you a tower moment. What is the present energy, please? The Ten of Cups. You know, now there's somebody who's watching you, spying on you, who sees you as being the Ten of Cups, ultimate wish fulfillment, and is trying to manifest you here. Trying to manifest their Empress. I guess this Emperor and the Five of Swords could be somebody who wants to win you back at all cost. You know, this person could have chosen someone over you in the past. That could be the toxic commitment that we saw here. You know, this could be them kind of recovering from that and also thinking about possibly coming back around to you. You know, I feel like they know that you're somebody, well, you're in the Empress energy. You know, you're not somebody who's going to have people just, you know, using them and coming in and out just for a good time or a thrill or whatever the case may be. So maybe this person is kind of just reflecting to make sure before they come in that this is what they really want, you know. Take it how it resonates with you. But I do see the Star energy here as well. Could be both, you know. This person could have played games with you in the past, bullied you, whatnot, collaborated with others to try to win something at all cost, and then ended up falling in love with you. So we have picked that up before. We'll get more when we clarify. What is in the near future, please? Near future energy. Near future energy, please. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. You know, I feel like that's whatever this offer is. It's an offer that's going to lead to financial security, stability for you. It's something you're going to enjoy doing. Two of Wands. It's going to level you up here as well. You know, when this comes in, if you make the choice to accept whatever this offer is, it's going to take you from a Queen of Pentacles, which a Queen of Pentacles, you know, she's she can handle everything on her own. So she's set already, but it's going to level you up into Empress energy here. Magician energy. Page of Swords. Star energy. What is the collective's power here, please? What is the collective's power? You know, I feel like this is also whoever this person is wanting to come in and have a victory with you as well. I feel like I am picking up on somebody who wants to try to win you back at all cost. Your power is that people see you as being strong and independent, confident. They've watched you. You know, somebody here has watched you out here thriving. Even if you haven't spoken to this person in quite some time, they keep tabs on you. They've seen you out here, you know, shining, thriving, growing, very abundant energy, you know, loving on yourself, giving yourself that care, that love. Two of Wands. Now, this person wants to come in and offer you their cup of love. Knight of Cups, that is romantic love. But they know that, You know, the Nine of Wands, you're going to be defensive. You're going to be guarded because they betrayed you in the past. Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. A lot of tens coming out. So something here is coming to an end, a cycle completing here. And then we have Justice, yeah, and the World card. That's another card of an ending. I feel like you've got a few different people here. This could be, you know, all exes of yours. It could be just friends. But I feel like there's a few people, a few different energies in this that want to come in and talk to you before you leave. I feel like they know somehow that this opportunity is coming in for you. And they want to come in with the conversation. And one person particularly wants to come in and try to win you back. You know, they want to restart here. They don't want the connection to be over. Hanged Man is how they see you. They definitely see you from new perspective. That's for sure. Whoever this person is. The Ten of Pentacles. The Fool card. They also see you as having what it takes for whatever this opportunity is. And that it's going to lead you to this new beginning, the Fool card and the Ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, could be wealth, could lead to generational wealth, whatever it is that you're working on here, and a lot of other opportunities, the Seven of Cups. This person also knows that you're going to have options when it comes to love around you. You know, and that puts this person in the Nine of Swords. They think about that a lot. Two of Swords. Devil energy and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, you cut this person out because they were toxic and they were a player. Devil energy, Knight of Wands energy, in and out energy. You know, somebody was just looking for a good time. They weren't serious. And I feel like they know that they waited a long time to come in as well. You know, they may have tried to avoid this, or they didn't want to take accountability for breaking your heart in the past, for betraying you. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? Hopes and fears for the collective. Sun, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person, you know, they're afraid. They're afraid that if they come in, you're going to reject them because they chose someone else over you and they put you in this third-party situation here. They had you stuck, you know, in your mind for a while. You make this person very happy, but the thought of coming in after, you know, treating you the way that they did, it keeps this person, they do a lot of overthinking about the things that could go wrong if they came in. And not to mention that, the time, you know, they had plenty of time to make things right, to send you a text message, Eight of Wands, and say, look, you know, I didn't mean to mislead you. You know, I really wasn't looking for anything serious. I like you, whatnot, but whatever the case, you know, I'm sorry. And they didn't take that opportunity, so they just left you stuck, hanging. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? This person may have, you know, that Emperor energy in the Five of Swords as well is jealousy, envy. You know, an Emperor gets a lot of attention. There's a lot of people that know them. They're well known in the community. This person could have had a lot of options around them, and maybe they tried to make you jealous. Here with that Five of Swords. What is in the hopes and fears here, please? The Empress. You know, a new beginning with the Empress. The Five of Wands. To put an end to the conflict. Death card and the Five of Wands. Page of Wands, to put an end to their immaturity here. and the conflict. You know, this person knows that they acted very immaturely, especially if they did this or did something to try to make you jealous. You know, if they chose someone else over you, someone that they weren't as interested in, but they did it to try to make you jealous, they know that that was immature. I feel like that's some of what they're thinking about while in hermit mode is, are they ready to really settle down? Is that what they want? You know, because I do feel like whoever you're dealing with, they see you as being, excuse me, they see you as being the Queen of Pentacles. So they've got you kind of on a pedestal and an Empress. You know, I feel like this person doesn't want to come in and they don't want to hurt you again, is what I'm picking up on. So they want to make sure that if they take this chance and come in, they're ready. Because they know that a Queen of Pentacles deserves a commitment, is worthy of a commitment, and is not somebody who, they're not a Queen of Wands energy, you know. You've got self-worth. You've got respect for yourself. A Queen of Wands energy is easy, you know. They've got low self-confidence, self-esteem. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, though. You know, this person, they see the two of you being destined to be together. Or this is just destiny playing out here. You know, whatever's happening here is destined. And I feel it could have been to cause maybe this person to slow down, take a look at their lifestyle, the way they were living, the way it was hurting others, the way it was sabotaging opportunities for them. You know, opportunities for genuine connection here. A Queen of Pentacles and an Empress. What is the potential outcome here, please? Potential outcome. Ten of Pentacles. Collaboration. So this offer is coming in for you. This Page of Pentacles. You're going to be working with someone, doing something, like I say, that you love. Well, the Ace of Cups, you know. That's going to lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of success. A lot of comfort. You know, you're going to be living. You're not going to have to worry, you know, about paying your bills, living paycheck to paycheck. We've got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles out here. I also feel like it's this person coming in. You know, that Page of Pentacles is an apology. The Three of Pentacles is trying to work things out. You know, that Ace of Cups, you can take that as an apology as well. But I do feel like this person has fallen in love with you. You know, they're sorry for breaking your heart. The Three of Swords. Seven of Wands. You know, I feel like you, and the Four of Swords. They may tell you that they were trying to protect you from something, the Seven of Wands here. Or they want to heal some type of conflict, the heartbreak, the conflict. You know, but they are coming back around with the truth. Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And then we have that Wheel of Fortune again, so I don't know. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. 3 tens on the board. So again, whatever this is, it's closing out. You know, you're headed out into a new beginning, new adventures. And I feel like there could be some lessons that this person still needs to learn, maybe. You know, Hermit energy, or that's what they're doing right now. Why is the Ten of Wands, please, and the High Priestess here? You know, I'm looking at this here too, and this could also be that the challenge is this person doesn't want to let you go. They want to come rushing in with a conversation, but it burdens them, you know, because they know how intuitive you are here. The High Priestess And they know that they can't, you know, they can't get anything over on you. They can't manipulate you. Five of Swords and an Emperor. Somebody trying to control something through manipulation. You know, they can't play games with you, and they can't lie to you. They can't manipulate you. And I feel like that's what the challenge is here as well. You know, they're afraid to come in and have this conversation with you because they can't lie to you. They know that you see right through them and their BS. Yeah, you see right through the illusion. Seven of Cups. You know, you see this person as being foolish. A fool. Somebody who's just out for a good time. The Ace of Wands. You know, they're selfish. They're arrogant. They don't care about anybody else but themselves. How it hurts others. So that's how you see this person. And they know that, you know. And they know that they can't come in with any bullshit. You know, they can't come in with any games. Because you're very intuitive. And that burdens this person. But at the same time, you're getting away. You know. So what do? Why is the Ten of Wands here, please, and the High Priestess? Thank you. Six of Pentacles. Chariot energy. Five of Cups. Yeah, just what I said, you know. They want to apologize. This person was giving to two. They breadcrumbed you. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like this person really wants to come in and make peace with you now. You know, they want to come in and make something right, fair. The Six of Pentacles is a card of peace, balance, harmony. Because you're moving on, Chariot, and possibly relocating altogether. You know, this person may never see you again. They want to apologize. They're in regret here, the Five of Cups, for just ghosting you, you know, for ghosting you, leaving you out in the cold. There could have been, they could have spread some lies about you, about what happened between the two of you. Because I feel like people ganged up against you, the Nine of Wands. Either that or you've blocked communication with this person, you know. With that Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands, that could be blocked communication. But any way that it went, the Five of Pentacles, you know, you were put through some type of challenge here because of what happened between you and this person. It was very challenging for you for a while. What is the Four of Pentacles here, please? Maybe whoever they got with knew about you and was jealous. Maybe they did some things, you know, but you were put through something here that was pretty rough. Because of this person. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, please? And the Knight of Swords. Why is this here? Why is the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords here, please? Seven of Wands. They're afraid of conflict if they come in and to have a conversation. You know, they know you don't trust them. They know you don't trust them anymore. You're standing your ground against this person. I feel like you've healed. But I feel like Spirit is really working. You know, this is Temperance and Judgment, along with the Hermit and the Hierophant. All those very spiritual cards, you know, of the divine, of Spirit. I feel really pushing this person to make something right with you. Temperance angel to come in and try to heal this, or at least come in with an apology and bring you some type of closure here. I have the Six of Cups underneath, so this is a strong connection, a very spiritual connection that you have with this person, and I feel like this person may have done this to you in past lives even. You know, yeah, the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. You know, a very powerful connection. They could have done something very similar in past lives, and I feel like in this lifetime they were supposed to do the right thing by you. So Spirit is really, really on this person. Judgment, Temperance, and the Hierophant. To come in and do the right thing. Why is the Hermit and the Hierophant here, please? Thank you. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. But they're afraid. They're afraid of rejection here. The Five of Pentacles and the Devil. They're afraid of conflict. You know, the Five of Wands with you because they betrayed you. The Seven of Swords. They're afraid that they're going to find the Queen of Swords. Somebody who's bitter, angry. You know, a woman scorned. Doesn't have to be a woman, male or female, but you know what I mean. So I feel like for right now, they're just kind of sitting back. Maybe doing some meditating and praying over this. Could be. Won't be for everyone, but it could be. Just give me one, please, for that Hermit and the Hierophant. Or it could be that this person can't take any action. You know, that Devil card could be that they're stuck. You know, they're stuck in a toxic commitment and you're just moving on. Two of Wands and the Six of Swords. This could also be you here. I'm seeing this now as being you, the Hermit, the Hierophant, Two of Wands and Six of Swords. You know, I said that you're going to have a decision to make. The Two of Wands. Could be both. You know, it could be, let me back up. It could be this person, you know, they know that they chose wrong with that Two of Wands. They chose someone that they don't even want to be with. You know, they're stuck in a toxic commitment with that Hierophant. And you're moving on. The Six of Swords. Or when this offer comes in, you're going to have a decision to make, the Two of Wands. And you may go into hermit mode, you know, for a day or two and meditate and pray on this, wanting to make the right decision, because I feel like you may have to move away. Like I said, the Six of Swords, and you may have to move away from some family with the Hierophant. So possibly a Page of Wands energy. So you may want to take some time. But I will tell you that one of the decisions, you know, one of the paths, you're going to hold the world in the palm of your hand. You're going to have a lot of success, a lot of opportunity, a lot of growth. So choose wisely, you know. Why is the Five of Swords and the Emperor here, please? Five of Swords and the Emperor. Why is this here? Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. They waited too long to take any type of action. And they're in a lot of regret for that. The Tower. The Three of Cups. The Lovers. You know, this Seven of Pentacles could also be that this could have been your boss, you know. Could have been some type of a workplace affair, maybe. Or with that Ace of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe this person was just very, very attracted to you. Maybe they were tempted by you. Or it's just that it took them too long out of fear to come in, you know, and make things right with you. Take it how it resonates. But they are in regret here. Tower moment. The Three of Cups for putting you in a third-party situation and choosing someone else over you. Because you are the one that makes this person happy with the Sun. And I feel like they're also possibly a little bit worried about being exposed. You know? Especially if this was a boss. We do have that Sun and the Knight of Wands. And an Emperor doesn't want, you know, their reputation to be tarnished. To be seen as being somebody who is, you know, a player that just goes around breaking people's hearts. And just doesn't care. Because I do have Justice there and the Ace of Swords underneath that. And that could be this person's karma for betraying you, the Ten of Swords. You know, take it how it resonates. But why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Present energy. For someone here, you could be working on some type of a creative project, and this person wants to try to sabotage it because they don't want it coming out about what they did to you. I just saw that too. So they don't want the betrayal that they caused you being exposed. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Present energy. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? You're headed towards happiness, fulfillment, contentment, victory and success, doing something that you love, something that's going to fulfill you on every level, something you enjoy. Yeah. King of Wands energy. We're not going to keep that, but it came out. Something that's going to light you up. You know, it's going to excite you. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Well, you know, here comes that Lovers and the Three of Cups again. And the Sun. And the Two of Cups. And the Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is this person, you know, realizing that you were the real soulmate. You were the true soulmate here. That they chose wrong. That they, you know, they should have never put you in this third party. There could have been a group of people as well. Either this person had a lot of options around them with the Three of Cups, or there were people that got involved here with that Three of Cups. Possibly a group of women, maybe, who were maybe jealous of the connection, or who maybe wanted to be with this person, whatever the case may be. Could be that. Or they didn't want this person with you, and you were their happiness, you were their Ten of Cups. So I feel like people, or this person let people get in the way of this connection as well. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Present energy. Ten of Cups. Three of Pentacles, the Chariot. Yeah, you're taking off, you know. Three of Pentacles, you're going to be working, collaborating with others on something that is going to, and you could even find new love here through whatever this is. Chariot energy, headed towards a lot of success, victory in the Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Possibly doing some planning, you know, here, the Seven of Swords, about this move. Excited. Queen of Wands energy. This is something that you're, you know, you're divinely guided for here. Temperance energy. Why is the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here in the near future? The Moon. The Ten of Swords. Knight of Cups. And the World. Okay. Could be this person, or you've got somebody here who has romantic feelings for you. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Knight of Cups energy. You know, I feel like it's this person. Are they going to take action and come in? You know, are they going to overcome their fear? The Moon card. And come in and express their feelings to you. You know, apologize for betraying you. Or are they going to, you know, let you get away and have a victory with you? Or are they going to just let this come to an end? The World card. And them in pain. You know, emotional and in pain because they didn't take that chance. You know, I feel like this person knows that you were the right fit for them. You were the one for them as a Queen of Pentacles. Like I say, this person kind of has you on a pedestal. Five of Pentacles. You know, they know they'll be missing you if they don't. The Five of Pentacles, because you were their match. The King and Queen of Cups. You know, both people have unconditional love for one another. This person just never expressed their feelings to you. I feel like they couldn't gather up that strength to do so. They were worried. This is somebody who doesn't like conflict, or they don't like taking accountability. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, near future. Just one. Just one, please. You know, you're always going to be the one that got away for this person if they don't take action and come in and say something. They know that. And the Five of Cups. Jeez. It's going to be them in the near future. I don't know. I don't know if this person's going to take action or not. Because it shows them seeing you out here having some type of success, celebration, victory, recognition as a Queen of Pentacles, and them in a lot of regret for, you know, coming in this Knight of Wands energy, possibly love bombing you, giving you empty promises. You know, they know that they've missed out on something pretty amazing here. The Four of Cups. We might pull another one on that, but that kind of shows that, I don't know. I don't know if this person will. They're too afraid of conflict here with you. They know what they did to you, and they know how badly they hurt you. Why is the Page of Swords here with the Nine of Pentacles? Like I say, this person has kept tabs on you. Doesn't matter how long you've been in separation from this person. They've been watching you. They know what you're up to. Again, they've seen you out here thriving and growing. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they also watch to see if you're still single, you know, or are you taken? Maybe while they're trying to figure themselves out here, figure out if they're ready to settle down, figure out, you know, if it's you that they want. Because I do get a sense that whoever this is, they don't want to, they want to be sure, you know. They don't want to hurt you again. They are in regret for that. Five of Cups. So it's kind of a, do I just let sleeping dogs lie, you know? It's been this long. Do I come in and wake the bear? Is what they're afraid of. You know, they're afraid they're going to be met with somebody who's very angry. Ooh. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Or do they miss that, you know? Or do they miss out on this opportunity? This person's really struggling right now on what to do. Because I feel like they know you've got this opportunity coming in. And they know that if they're going to do it now, they have to do it now. They may never see you again. I feel like once you head off, you're going to be very busy, working very hard, meeting new people. They know that too. New connections. Why is the Page of Swords here, please, with the Nine of Pentacles? Just one? Yeah, they watch you to see if there's competition. If you have any other suitors around you. The Moon card. I feel like they watch you in secret. You know, to see if you're dating anyone. The Three of Cups. Or are you still single? The Lovers. You know, have you chosen someone in love? Or are you still single? Because this person wants a second chance with you. Judgment. You know, they want to come back around and communicate with you. They're in love with you. It's a strong connection here that you have with this person. Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. You know, you both have unconditional love for one another. You really do. Regardless of whatever happened here, you still have genuine love for each other. Why is the Page of Swords here, please, with the Nine of Pentacles? Just one, please. Just one. But I feel basically it's what I've just said. You know, this person watches you to see if you're single still. They keep tabs on you. Queen of Cups. You know, they're in love with you. The Queen of Cups. They know they're never going to love again. Or find love like yours again. But they were too immature to realize it at the time. The Page of Wands. And they ended up breaking your heart. You know, the Three of Swords. And they want to apologize for that. For treating you like an option. You know, for causing you confusion. This person really wants reconciliation. You know, they really do. You make them happy. They don't want this to be over. The World card. They want a new start. Maybe this person had never experienced love like yours, you know, genuine love. Maybe the people that they've been with in the past or who they've attracted have just been people who were interested in them because of their status as an emperor, maybe, or I don't know, you know. But I don't feel like this person either ever felt the way they do about you with anyone, or they never experienced the kind of love that you offered them, is what I get. You know, they know that it won't be long before you find someone as a Nine of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. And they think about that a lot. The Eight of Swords. The Hanged Man, how they see you. Seven of Cups. And the Hanged Man. Well, this could be that they see you differently now, you know. They see that you're no option. You know, the Seven of Cups. You're a Queen of Pentacles. Could be that. I do know that they see you from a whole different perspective. They really do. I feel like this person had an idea of who you were, or this person thought that they knew. You know, they misjudged you, for sure. They misjudged you. Strength card. You know, they see you as being somebody very strong, very brave, very courageous. It's also them, again, knowing that you're going to have a lot of options around you. You know, that Hanged Man. People are going to see you for who you are. You're going to have a lot of options, a lot of opportunities coming in for you. And I feel like this person could still be stuck. You know, they could be stuck in a commitment still, maybe, if they chose someone over you. Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Hopes and fears with the Empress. Well, someone here hopes for a commitment with you in the future. Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Empress. Three of Wands. So, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles as the potential outcome. Yeah, you've got a King of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody who they see a commitment with you in the future. Or this could be this job opportunity coming in, this offer coming in. Could be that too. Someone hoping that you accept. This could also be somebody else. You know, like I said, I'm picking up on a few different energies. This could be somebody else who betrayed you. You know, for someone here, it could be the father of your child. King of Pentacles energy with an Empress. Someone hoping that you'll accept their apology. Again, this is somebody who betrayed you. The Ten of Swords. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like there's going to be several people. You know, I don't know if there's going to be some type of a gathering. I didn't really pick up on that, but it could be. You know, the Six of Wands is a celebration where you're going to see all of these people, or I don't know how they're going to know that you're moving. But I feel like you've got several people who are going to want to come in and offer you an apology for something that they did here. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, please? And there's one in particular that definitely in a lot of regret, wishing that they had done things differently. Ten of Pentacles, please. Why is this here? Thank you. Temperance and Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Page of Wands, the Magician. Eight of Swords. You know, somebody here, maybe it's that this person knows that they're never going to stop thinking about this. They know this was a divinely guided connection. Temperance card. This is them constantly thinking about you, the Eight of Swords, and knowing that you were the one that they should have committed to here with that Ten of Pentacles. Could be that, but they rejected you. You know, they threw you out in the cold. They were immature and they played games with you. Could be that. Could be what I said. You know, this is somebody who's going, you're going to be the one that got away. You know, and this person is, they're never going to stop thinking about you, you know, and what might have been here. I want to pull a couple extra cards here and there. I want to get one more on this. This Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Why is this here? Thank you. The Ace of Swords, King of Cups and the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. You know, they may come in with that Ace of Swords coming out. They might, you know, they might just tell you the truth, that they were in love with you. They never expressed that to you. Tower energy, they're still in love with you. If they do, it's going to be hard for this person to do that. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You know, this person sees this as being a connection that could go the distance. Even if this person isn't one who normally, you know, they're non-committal. This person knows, Nine of Wands, that this is, I feel like maybe your energies have been together through this, even though you weren't physically together. They feel like you guys have already been through some type of a battle together. So this is a connection that could go the distance, is what I'm picking up on. King of Cups, Tower energy, and the Ace of Cups. They're in love with you. The Knight of Cups, totally in love with you. In regret for not telling you sooner, you know, or not being able to, or whatever the case may be. Why is the Hanged Man and the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, they're realizing they should have never, you know, never treated you like an option. They never should have put you in a third-party situation. Had in and out energy, the Nine of Wands, you know, done a lot of things behind the scenes, possibly to make you jealous. Chose someone over you because the World card, you know, they made it really hard to come back in. That's how they see you. They made it really hard on themselves, you know, to come back in. And I feel like this person was confused about who you were. I feel like they thought they knew who you were, or maybe somebody, you know, like I said, I picked up on those three women maybe, or three friends that didn't want the two of you together, that might have said some things about you that had this person confused, but now they see the truth about who you are. Hangman and the Seven of Cups. Just one, please. Just one. Hangman and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you were the love of this person's life, and They played you. And they played themselves, you know, when they played you. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Well, they also know that they know they made it hard to come in because there could be some conflict. But they also know, they see you, you know, and they know that you're going to have options. They know that there's going to be competition for you, that there's going to be people who are attracted to you. You're out here in the Empress energy. She's very magnetic, very attractive energy. Eight of Pentacles, Death card, Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Gosh, you know, I feel like this person is praying that this isn't over. They're praying that you guys can work on it and heal the connection. Really wanting a second chance here. Judgment. Eight of Swords. Knowing that you were the real deal. You were the real Ten of Pentacles the whole time. Temperance and the Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I just want one. Just one, not two or three. Just one. Thank you. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Well, this is showing me the potential outcome is possibly a Sagittarius going to jail because of some type of Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords, a person in a position of authority. Or it's them, you know, praying that this communication goes well, afraid, but, you know, this person now wants to be somebody that you can trust, that you can depend on. They just don't want, you know, they don't want to lose you, even if a friendship. I feel like this person would be okay with even a friendship. They want you to be a part of their life because this was a very important connection, I feel, for them. They just didn't realize it at the time. Let me get one more here, please. One more on that. Then we're going to close this out. I feel like you're going to learn the truth as well. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and Four of Swords. Basically, can you guys heal this? Again, what I said, they don't want to miss out on this blessing, this opportunity. You are this person's true soulmate. They know it now. They didn't know it before. They were confused. I feel like this person was confused. And I feel like they had people in their ear as well, which was causing confusion. You know they made the wrong choice. The Two of Pentacles. I feel it's them as well, still kind of juggling the idea of whether to come in and talk to you or not. Tell you the truth. Tell you how they feel. If they do, just know that it's hard for them. They're afraid. They're nervous. So keep that in mind. Let's we'll get a couple of my cards. We'll see what they want to say. You know, in case this person doesn't gather up that courage to come in, we'll pull a few cards and see what they would say to you if they could gather up that strength and courage to do so. But I feel like this person really, really, really hurt you. They know it. You know, whatever they did here, it was brutal. It was bad. And so it's hard for this person to face you. Or one of these people, because you do have several people I feel coming in to talk to you here in the near future. Or at whatever this thing is, if it's a gathering. But one of these people in particular, it's going to be hard for them to face you after what they've done to you. So keep that in mind. All right. What else can you tell me? What's love got to do with it? Obsession. Catfish. I feel like this person wants information on you. You know, they want to know, are you single still, possibly, what you're up to, where it is that you're headed. Elevate. There's that catfish again. We have S, first, middle, last initial. What else can you tell us here, please? Rock bottom. Spiritual gifts or inheritance. 3 a.m. Someone may be waking up around 3 a.m. or, you know, this person, they may wake up during the night and you're the first thought on their mind, you know, missing you, wondering how to come back in, wondering if this is over. We do have a love story here. Car accident. Somebody could get in a car accident or just be very careful, especially if you're traveling, moving, you know, and hauling things. Be very careful. We have determination. Someone telling you to hold on. We have jail or prison. I didn't see that coming, but somebody could be headed to jail. Well, I did see that in the end, didn't I? Possibly about a Sagittarius, something that happened with a large amount of money. Tracking device on a vehicle. We do have validation. Someone admires you. You know, you've got a secret admirer. I will remember you. We have hero, sacral chakra, your creativity, your passion, your sexual energy. My immortal, love yourself first. Throat chakra. Might need to do some chakra meditation. What else here, please? What else? Oh, we do have premeditated. So someone here, you know, and we did pick up that this person or one of these people, you know, they came in and they love bombed you and they came in pretty hot, and then cut you out. So, I mean, all that could, this person could have known what they were doing to you. They knew that they weren't going to be sticking around. Tarot card reader. You could be a tarot card reader. They could be getting tarot card readings. I would fight for you or us. Still the one. Hope. Nothing's going to stop us now. Perseverance. Sometimes love just ain't enough. N. First, middle, last initial. FBI. With or without you. Wants to come out. A lot of music. I told you so. Third party situation. You know, maybe this person is an FBI agent. Maybe you didn't know it. You know, maybe they were just trying to, maybe it was premeditated. They made some type of plan, maybe to see how you would react to a situation. I don't know. Put you in some type of third-party situation. Take it out. It resonates. That came out. I don't know why. But someone like you. We have Soul Tribe here as well. Higher self. Trust your higher self. We have C. First, middle, last initial. High vibing. Stay in that high vibing energy. We have in the spotlight. So I feel like you're going to be doing something out here where you're going to be seen, recognized here. Let's get one more. And then we'll pull some messages from this person. All right. Psychic. Be still and know. It must have been love. A. First, middle, last initial. Get out into nature. Downloads. And then we have Jar of Hearts. You know? A heartbreaker. All right. What would this person say to the collective? What would they want the collective to know? I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. We saw that. I feel like this person is in hermit mode. I want to kiss you. They're either meditating or just reflecting or possibly learning about spirituality, maybe. Maybe this is somebody who's, you know, wasn't a believer in that kind of thing. Or soulmates or anything like that. I fantasize about you. What else here, please? What else? There's that. I need to work on myself again. I'm trying to clear my mind. This person can't stop thinking about you. Not knowing what to do. You know. I'm ready to take my mask off. So they may come in. They may come in and be vulnerable. They know they're going to have to come in honest and vulnerable. That's the only way. You know. That's the only way. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes at a shot with you. What would this person want to say? I really do care, even though I don't show it. What else here, please? I'm holding on to the memories of us. I don't want to be toxic anymore. You're always on my mind, and you deserve better than them. Bottom of the deck, I want to hold you. What else here, please? What else? Okay. Ooh, okay. There's a lot this person wants to say, but it's being able to say it that's hard for this person. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I'm in love with you. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. I feel like this person wasn't ready to settle down. And I want a future with you. Bottom of the deck, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. A couple more, and then we'll close this reading out. I showed the near future energy as this person coming in. And says that they want to. Says they're ready to, you know, take their mask off. Tell you how they feel. Every time my phone rings, I hope that it's you. And bottom of the deck, we're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes at a shot with you. We're going to leave it at that. I wish you were here with me. I want to kiss you and I need to tell you the truth. All right. So that is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit like, share, and subscribe. As always, take care of yourselves and much love and light. Bye-bye.